Everybody, we're back with more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We're going to be picking back up with Clarence, France. And we're going to head upstairs. We're going to check things out. Last episode we read a little bit of mechanics. We explored the town a little bit. Nothing really exceptional. We haven't found anything truly good, and I think it's because we've only been exploring houses. No matter where we go, there don't seem to be any stores. I see something. What is this? A restaurant. I mean, it's just not a craft shop. I've never even seen one of those. Museum, car dealership. So there is stuff. It's just much more in the town, which is a much more dangerous place. A gun shop. I mean, we really don't need guns. We just need, just assorted different goods. I don't even know. I don't know what we need. Military surplus maybe would be nice. Grocery store. I just don't. None of this stuff jumps out at me as being super valuable or interesting. So we can't read that cookbook, right? We don't have the skills. Okay. I would like to work on our cooking so that we could start making some better things. Can we make flour? We can't. Can we make starch? We can make starch, but we can't make flour. I mean, starch doesn't really have value outside of flour. I mean, obviously it's tons of calories, but you know, we don't want to just eat loose starch. Let's check out a bread recipe. Food, bread. Yeah, we need flour. You can turn starch into flour, but you can't use starch as flour. Gluten-free cornmeal. It's also getting to the point in spring where we could probably start planting some crops. I don't know if I want to do that though, because I don't know if we're going to stay here for... I mean, we're literally already cleared out most everything in easy walking distance. I guess we'll read until nightfall. What do we want to read? I guess we'll keep reading the mechanics book. And then at nightfall we'll go out and explore. There we go. Too dark to read. Drop all this. I should have read the archery book to see if there were recipes in it, although I'm pretty sure there are not. Clothes are in good shape. Stone spear's in good shape. Still have the saga for emergencies. Probably should have read this trail guide. That's okay. Did we... No. Okay. So where do we want to go? I would like to go to the swamp and gather some cattails. Because otherwise I'm just going to forget. Why don't we do that? Safe mode on, you idiot, because you're going to just run into something and get murdered. Thought I saw something moving there. Hello, vehicle. Wheels. A lot of battery, so it must have solar panels, which would be good to collect. I don't see solar panels. There we go, solar panels. So we'll mark this. Solar panel vehicle. So that we can come back here when we're ready to start working on our own vehicle. Wheels and jacks. Probably ought to grab the jack while we're here. Oh, it's the RV. So I should mark it as RV. Nope. Nope. Note. RV with solar. Because we want a lot of that stuff out of the RV. So here we're in the swamp. We're going to be a little careful, but the reality is at night it's not like we would see them coming anyway. Just grab a couple cattails. These are, you know, a food source that we don't really have to do much work for. They're not, they make us unhappy to eat just a cattail, but they are a source of nutrition, you know, of calories, I should say. Not nutrition per se. Eat a couple of them. We'll drop the rest on the food pile. And we'll drink in the basement because that will have made us a little thirsty. Water. Still a ton of water down here, so we're good for water for a while. So we've eaten, we've drunk. Let's head down here, I think. We'll check these out. Why not? Not a lot else going on for us. Let's talk about speed. What else? I watched Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic Park. It was watchable. It was pretty good. It held my interest despite being, you know, I mean, at this point it's very old. Is this the survivor basement with the guns we found? Yep. So we're going to head next door. Pulped. Head out the back, I guess. Head next door. Yeah, Jurassic Park. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, it was like this mind-blowing. You know how kids are. Every kid goes through a phase where they love dinosaurs, right? So I was that kid around the time that Jurassic Park came out, so I was just mind blown by that movie. But now as an adult, it's like, yeah, it's watchable. Yeah, it's good, but there are things that don't make sense, like so you know, Jeff Goldblum's character gives a speech about chaos theory, but he does so using water, which tends to follow itself, and there's questions of surface tension, so it's not a really very good example of chaos theory at all. And of course he would know that as a scientist, so it was a little, hey man, what are you doing? I wasn't gonna mess with you, I was just gonna loot the house a little bit. Okay, so we can't close those now. It is an oven. Yes, I know, I want the stuff out of it. Potato chips, we're getting a lot of potato chips. Clean water. More food, which is great. The other thing about Jurassic Park that in hindsight doesn't make a lot of sense, you know, the whole T-Rex's vision is based on movement thing? Yeah, that's great. What was this? Cotton balls we don't need. I don't know what you use cotton balls for in this game. I don't think I've ever used them for anything. You know, yeah, it's great. His vision is based on movement. So are humans' vision. So any of you play first-person shooters? I've been playing Apex Legends a little bit here and there. And so what you do is, you know, you're standing, let's say, on a hill, and you're looking down over a lot of landscape, and you're trying to see where are the bad guys, right? Where are your enemies at? Well, you do that by looking for movement. You're not going to pan over every single tree and bush and everything that you see. No, you fix your eyes, and then you allow any movement to jump out at you, because that's the way your brain is wired. That's the way every carnivore's, or I should say predator, that's how brains are wired. You know, human beings our vision is based on movement. Every dog's vision is based on movement. Every creature has vision based on movement. First aid kit's a great find, as is the sewing book that we found. Although I don't know if that's the sewing book that we need to continue improving. How big? I mean, we'll take the box, I guess, for archery stuff later. Everything's vision is based on movement, because that's how, it just bothers me. It's not blind, you know, just because you stop moving right in front of it doesn't mean it can't see you. It can still see you, just not as well as if you were running around screaming like an idiot. Because it, you know, it's like a dog. If you show a dog a laser pointer, it's going to freak out and chase the laser pointer because its brain says, hey, this thing is prey, and so it pays a lot more attention to it than it would if it was not prey. I think there are multiple enemies surrounding us right now, which might be bad. Maybe it was just one that was circling us for some reason. Another motorcycle helmet, we'll take it. This small house and basement leads me to believe that there is another one next to it, but I'm not seeing. Maybe to the south is what that is. Maybe that's this thing down here. Oh, you know you're a hillbilly when you have a washing machine in your front lawn. Oh, it's just a little open shack. Yeah, so that's one of those things. Oh, I didn't even see you, man. That's how bad I am at this game. A fedora. Take the gold. Nothing else really good. Zombie loot needs to be buffed, in my opinion. Is that smoke? Smoker could be the death of us, so we're going to be very careful. This is a huge building. What is this? Just a house. Okay. Boarded up house. Trap and field. I'm very nervous about this building. I'm worried there might be, because it's boarded up, I'm worried there may be landmines in it. Like the other survivor house that we saw. Peanut butter candies, chewing gum, nicotine gum, nothing else. I mean, I'm gonna assume that there's no landmines, or we're probably gonna die. Maybe someone just boarded up. Nope. I'm a little on edge here. If you want to follow me to the street, I'll fight you. But I'm not going to get engaged with a smoker inside. Okay, we're just going to leave. It's not worth it. I don't know what's in there, but it's probably not worth it. I do believe the reason we died in the last character was because we came across a smoker and we didn't take the threat very seriously, so it sapped our strength, our stamina, and then we weren't able to run away, which led to our death. So do want to be a little more careful when I come across smokers. So every door is locked. Oh, acid zombie. Gotta be ready to run as soon as it steps. Yep. Nope. There we go. Move it over. Yeah, so, you know, the vision movement thing, I get it. And, you know, it was a clever thing for that particular movie. You know, it's obviously a hugely iconic part of that movie is the standing still to prevent the T-Rex from seeing you. But now that I'm, you know, a little more aware of how there's another acid zombie and I can't hit you because of the wall. Now that I'm older and kind of understand how minds and eyes work, it's just a little silly that they made that like a huge plot point, is that it can only track you when it's moving. Why am I hurting? Yes. Why am I hurting? Okay. Maybe it continues to leak after its death and I should have waited a little bit. I don't think I was on an acid spot. Camera. I don't know that they're worth anything in the game to have a camera, so we'll just unload everything for batteries. Unload, unload, unload. Okay. So that's 2 acid zombies in one house, which is a big empty house again, by the way. Powdered eggs will take. So we're going to drop some stuff. Cardboard box can go. I would like to hang on to the bleach if I could. We don't need a bottle of clean water when we have as much as we do. Such a small amount of space, though. Really don't need the rubber boots. I'm never going to wear them. I get that they have a purpose, but I'm just never going to wear them. So let's just drop all that. We'll pick up the eggs, root beer. Let's check out the basement. Yeah, I get it. It was a huge plot point. You are frightening me. Ancient red dragon. A towering, hulking dragon with tremendous, curving horns and shining red scales. Its glowing maw peeled back in a hateful grimace as its eyes bore into yours. So, a couple things. One, unfortunately, I already know what this is because I check out the GitHub, so I know what this is. Well, maybe not. Whatever. We don't have to talk about that. I'm not gonna. So, dance book, transistor book, computer world. This would be a very interesting reveal if I didn't already know what this was. Another water heater. Lamp. Some books. Fantasy novel. Character sheet. An aluminum energy drink. Fantasy novel. Mayo. Good thing they brought mayo to the D&D table. And there's the Dungeon Master's Guide, which we already have one of. So here's a dragon. And we puncture it for 21. It disintegrates and turns into copper wire, heavy sticks, and paper. So that's just a prop, like a prop that they brought to their D&D night. You see, they all put their cell phones in the desk to prevent them from looking at their phones while they're playing a game. Yep, that's the gamer basement, which I believe was I Am Irk added to the game. I might be misremembering. Don't quote me on that. It might be somebody else. But I did happen to read that. I did happen to know that existed already. So, unfortunately, yeah, it's not a surprise like it would have been for some people, because I make a point of reading the pull requests and things like that. We just can't keep taking military rucksacks. They're apparently much more common than they used to be. I'm just gonna head back to the base. Head on back to the base and drop off our stuff. Yeah, let's just drop everything. Okay, there we go. Drink. Drink. That's it. Food. Am I on the right tile? I am. Food items, drop. Dirty clothes. Actually, don't we have a jewelry pile? I don't think I've been dropping things on the jewelry pile, but that's okay. Clean clothes. We'll drop tools. Glass pipe. Flare. The bottle jack. Syringe. Then we'll drop medicine, which is everything but the aspirin, basically. We're close enough to the base still that we can just come back if we get bit or something. Books. Craftables. Nope. Just the string. Oh, and the plastic bag. Then tools, get the batteries and soap. And we probably should start a chemical pile. Another motorcycle helmet. We'll start a chemical pile. Well, we'll put it close in case we need it for crafting. And that's it. What time is it? Just after midnight. So we're going to just venture out again, I think. Another exploring episode. My skills are so bad, and we still need to find some books to level all this other stuff, or we need to start working on training it. We do have a mechanics book, so maybe we'll look into crafting some, maybe making a custom motorcycle or something in the next couple of episodes. For now, we're just going to venture back out. Safe mode on. We've pretty well cleared out this area already anyway. Where am I going? To this one house. Oh, it's right here. No, we've explored this house. I just didn't mark it, I guess. Oh, another overweight zombie. Come on now. Here we go. We got a pistol. Not super interested in. Maybe we didn't fully loot the house. Maybe we ran away for some reason. Some shadies. No, I do kind of remember coming in here. Okay. We'll mark that as explored. I guess we'll... Oh, looks like we've been there as well. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a house around here that we didn't check out the basement? Maybe that was... No, we did check out this one. This was the gamer basement. Let's check out the empty resident. Well, it's just going to be empty, right? Another zombie. I thought we pretty well cleared this area out, but every time we walk through, there are more zombies. Got a bicycle without wheels. Okay. So what did you really say? Southeast, you hear a huge explosion. Okay. I think we'll just head east and we'll check out these houses instead of heading south. What is that? Oh, it's a tap. Maple sap. No, I'm good. I mean, there's probably value to that. I just never really did that before. Let's explore. Cola. I like Jurassic Park. I mean, still a solid movie. It's just not as good as when I was a kid, of course, you know. It's one of those things where, like, nostalgia tells you it was like, oh man, it was like the best movie of all time. Got some zombies here, including a smoker. Which, as an individual, isn't a huge threat. Meat jerky is a good find. We'll unload the phone. Okay, graphics. Friggin' capture card. Knock it off. See if we can find him in this pile of smoke. No. I'm wearing a dusk mask, but I don't think that really helps at all with your breathing. Where are you? There you are. You missed. And now I breathed in the smoke. Well, it does seem to be alone. Zombie hits my head. Please stop moving on the diagonals for me. Okay, just kill it. Friggin' obnoxious. Doesn't even leave a corpse or loot or anything. Hooray. Am I still sprinting? No. Just the smoke getting to me. Okay, potato chips. Of course. Why am I hurt? Why am I being hurt? I'm coughing heavily. Why am I still doing this? Time has passed. Okay, let's just... I'm tired of hearing my heartbeat. Okay. Smash. Cash card. Another compression top we'll take. Bike helmet is just plastic. We're not... God, this freaking capture card. Literally, I'm not moving. I'm not touching it. I'm not doing anything. But it keeps blinking off and on. My screen keeps going black. Because it's a piece of trash. Because AverMedia is a shit company. Anyway, I'm going to go upstairs. Go bag. Ooh. Okay, so a go bag, for those that don't know, a go bag is basically a duffel bag, but you can disassemble it, and when you disassemble it, you get all this wonderful crap, right? So it's not really a bag per se. You do get a bag out of it. You get a duffel bag and a backpack. But mostly you disassemble it for all this gear, which is like a... So go bag, for those of you who are not crazy like me, a go bag is a bag that you keep packed at all times and easily accessible so that if anything bad ever happened, you could quickly have all the supplies you need and get out and get to safety as quick as possible. So you would pack a bag, and then as soon as you found out, oh, the nuclear apocalypse is coming, oh, zombies are coming, you grab that bag and you can immediately be on the road packed and ready to go, versus maybe having to go shop for a box of matches and trying to gather up a nice multi-tool. You have all that crap ready. So This would give us a lot of stuff. We definitely are going to take that with us. Hopefully. Oh, it's huge though. Well, let's loot the rest of the house quick. Because here's the thing. I'm going to be ending the episode. And I don't want to risk leaving that behind. I don't think it has anything that we really desperately need. We mostly are going to have the stuff it's going to offer anyway. Like basic clothing and tools. Just a regular zombie, that's okay. Yeah, so we're just going to stand here so they can't surround us. What are you? So there's breaking glass as well. Why don't we... Of course you grab me. Smash. Pocket watch. Multi-tool. Yeah, nothing else really jumping out at me. We can unload the tablet. Is there a corpse here? No. So I think we're just going to grab the go bag. We're going to wield it, which is a little dangerous. And we're going to head out. And we're going to retreat to the base. We didn't fully search that building, of course, but of course he grabbed me, despite me moving by very quickly. Where do you guys keep coming from? Okay, slow back down. The odds of him tracking us all this way is pretty negligible. Oh, we were supposed to go north. That's part of the problem. Oh, Zambi dog. Drop the go bag. Wield anything. Spear. Why am I having such a hard time hitting things lately? My torso encumbrance is fine. Even though it says it throws me off balance. 26 is nothing. I see other YouTubers go around with like 40 plus encumbrance. Oh, we can wear it. Of course. Fuck off, dog. God. Where are all these zombies coming from? We already cleared out a lot of this area. I'm not dealing with you, survivor. I don't have time for you. Okay. Head back to the base. I don't want to, I don't want to fight a survivor zombie when I'm struggling just to walk around, you know what I mean? So we're going to drop this here on this pile, so hopefully I will notice it, and we'll unload this in the beginning of the next episode. Where is the... Oh, okay. And so for now, we're going to call this here. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead in the near future. If you enjoyed the episode, maybe click that like button. Maybe leave me a comment. I'll get back to you if you are not a dumbass and don't post stupid things. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.